Connecticut is packed with farms offering up fresh produce. Now, instead of steaming or sauteing vegetables, why not try using them for a tart?
A culinary chef, Gargano, who you may recognize from the Bravo hit show Rocco's Dinner Party, joins us now. He is a culinary teacher at West Haven High School, and we understand that you're also from Guilford.
I'm from Guilford. I actually grew up in Branford.
Wow, all these Connecticut
So you watch News 8 every morning, don't you?
Absolutely. Absolutely, yeah. I'm a teacher at West Haven High School. Me and one of my colleagues, we run a culinary department there. So we see a lot of kids all day long. And then I got the opportunity, I applied to get on Rocco DeSpirito's new show on Bravo called Rocco's Dinner Party.
And you won.
Not only did you apply and take part, you won.
I won.
That's awesome. So how does it kind of work? You had to form a dinner party with your own menu.
Correct. And then, so the whole theme of the show was cook for a mystery guest. So we didn't know who it was the entire time. So then you're playing a dinner party and they give you clues to who it was going to be. So I was like, this person really likes to go to Italy. This person really likes spices.
Yes.
So then you're kind of like, oh, wow.
So you want to cater to them.
Yeah. So how do you apply that to your menu? So I made a menu, and then like right before the dinner party, the mystery guest shows up, and it's Padma Lakshmi from Top Chef. So I'm a big fan.
Awesome.
So I was really surprised and excited to cook for her. So.
Very good. Well, we're excited to have you. And so what are we making today?
So I'm going to show you guys how to make a tomato tart, and not just your run-of-the-mill tomato tart. And I picked up ingredients from the grocery store. I'm going to show you how to make puff pastry from scratch.
I love that idea.
Well, I usually buy mine from straight from the frozen section, but this is good.
Yeah.
So where do we start? I'm going to move over for you to.
So what I got here is the most important part about making puff pastries. All your ingredients have to be super cold. Okay, you don't want the butter to melt at all during the process. So if you have really warm hands, you might want to dip them in some ice water before you start. Okay. So what I have here is the flour and the salt. All right.
How much flour?
It's 1 1/3 cups of flour, and then 2 sticks of butter. And the butter's got to be frozen, so park it in the freezer for about half hour.
And then you cubed it when it was frozen?
And I cubed it before I froze it.
Ah, there you go. There's the secret.
So I'm going to put it in the food processor. I'm just going to pulse.
Okay.
And I want it to pulse it until it's kind of like grated cheese. All right. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to take it out.
Doesn't take long.
No, not at all. Not at all. Well, you need the fancy machine to go with it. So you grab a bowl, right? And if you add the water while it's in there, it's not going to come out too good. So you got to do it separate, okay? So you dump it out, and I have ice water, okay? So I parked this in the freezer as well for about 20 minutes, right?
But is that a cup?
Yep. Well, this is about 1/3 of a cup. Okay. It goes right in, and then I'm taking my spatula here. I'm just going to mix it till it comes together. All right. I'm using the spatula here because I don't want to touch it that much. I have to eventually, but I want to sort of mix it with a spatula before I do anything else.
Now, why don't you want to touch it very much?
Well, because your warm hands will melt the butter.
Okay, got it.
Yeah. So we're going to move this out of the way. And very quickly, I'm just going to mash this together.
So, Joel, I got to ask you, what did you make on the show?
Well, I'm happy to have the opportunity to be on the show, and what I made was a sourdough bread pudding for dessert, which went over really well with a cardamom spiced ice cream. I made my own sausage from scratch, and then I paired it with a borlotti bean stew, and then I also made some steamed mussels and clams. It went over really well.
Apparently.
Yeah, apparently.
That's great.
Right? So now I'm going to take the dough. I'm going to mash it together. I want to make sort of a rectangle shape. Now you can still see there's chunks of butter in there. That's exactly what you want. If I ground it up too much in the food processor, then it's going to turn not into puff pastry.
Just so you know.
Yep. So I'm going to roll this onto a square. All right.
Okay.
About 8 by 10. Okay. Then I'm going to fold it over this way. And what I'm doing right now is called laminating. Okay. And that just means you're making layers of pastry. I'm going to fold it this way. I'm going to fold it again.
Is this just one serving or no?
No, this makes 4. You could probably get 6 out of it if you wanted to. All right. Fold it again. Get a little flour down on the counter.
I gotta have that flour, otherwise things will start sticking.
Yeah, but that's okay.
It doesn't seem tricky, just maybe you need patience for it.
Yeah, a little bit of patience. Yeah. You're going to fold one more time.
Okay.
All right, and then what I'm going to do is I'm going to put this into the refrigerator. I'm going to rest it for 20 minutes. And after I do that, I'm going to fold it 2 more times. But I have one already prepared.
We have about a minute left.
Okay. So once you get it rolled out,
Oh,
okay?
made for TV. What do you know?
Yeah. After you get it rolled out, what you're going to do is you're going to cut into a circle like this.
Okay.
You're going to brush it
Here, hold it for you.
with egg wash.
Oh, it is cold.
Yeah.
Really cold. Okay.
And then you're going to fold it down like this. Like this. Like this.
Go square.
Like this. All right. You're going to wash the top.
Okay.
All right. And then you're going to have some fennel and onions.
Okay.
I'm going to put these into the pan. And I'm going to add some gooseberries as well. Gooseberries are kind of like tomatoes.
Yeah, I just tasted them. They're very sweet.
Yeah, yeah.
They're in season right now.
They're in season right now, absolutely. Okay. I picked these up at the local farmers market in New Haven. So.
Great.
All right, so we're going to saute these down. After they're sauteed down, I have one already prepared here. We add some chopped thyme, some salt and pepper. Okay. And then once it's already sweated out and cooked for about 10 minutes.
That's what it looks like.
That's what it looks like.
Consistency.
Yep. You put some onto the tart. And you're going to bake this at 400 degrees for about 15 minutes or so.
Okay.
So put that in the oven. Okay, I'll move this over for you.
Oh, and what do you know? I think we have one right here already done.
With that, we do. Just going to grab the paper.
Oh, go ahead.
Quick. Okay.
Got it.
So then, once it's baked off, it looks delicious like this. I have some local heirloom tomatoes. I purchased these at the market, so from farms in Connecticut. That's very specific because it's important to support your local farmers, right?
That's right.
You
Absolutely.
just added salt and pepper.
So we add some salt and pepper to that. We're going to add some extra virgin olive oil. Okay. We're going to add a squeeze of lemon. We want just a little bit more acid in there. Whoops. And then some chopped basil. Okay. We're going to mix this up.
Okay.
And look at the beautiful colors in there, right? That's really what we're looking
that's
for.
it.
And we're going to put that right on top of the tart.
All right, for the recipe, all you have to do is go to WTNH.com and click on Connecticut Style. Is this it right here, Joel?
And this is the finished product,
Great,
but
good.
don't forget, we have some sheep's milk cheese.
Okay.
Ooh.
Yeah.
So we're going to try this at the end of the show. Can you stick around? Because I know we're going to want to dig into this.
Hell yeah, definitely.
All right, that sounds terrific. Coming up next, author Joan Rooney Riccitelli shares her mystery novel, Dear Whistleblower. It's based in Connecticut. You don't want to miss it. Stay with us.